everyone, so today I'm going to be filming my most frequently asked questions. I get a lot of questions asked around mental health and everything like that, just because obviously my channel is devoted to mental health, and I do get questions what are not around mental health. So I thought I'd pick up the top 5 questions which are asked mainly. Now most of them are to do with mental health, but there is 1 or 2 which are not to do with mental health, so I wanted to try and mix it up. But like I said, mainly people ask me questions about mental health because of my videos. So the first question is, if you have anxiety, how can you film YouTube videos? Now this must be my most frequently asked question ever. I always get people, not in a nasty way, but say to me, oh, if your anxiety is as bad as you say, then how come you can film, how come you can upload, how come you can talk so openly about it? And I mean, I know they're not saying it in a mean way, so it doesn't really bother me, but I thought I'd just clear it out. And different things make different people anxious, and me coming on here and filming videos around mental health is actually a really good coping strategy for me, because I feel like I can get my feelings out and I can also help people. So it doesn't necessarily make me anxious, and it makes me feel better, and it's helping me filming because, like I said, it's a distraction technique, and it's just, if I help people then it makes me feel better. And people who say that, people who say they don't believe that I have anxiety, obviously there's no way of proving it definitely to you, because I can't take you into cams and get my counsellor to say it. I can't show you the documents where show my diagnosis because they're private. There's no way of 100% proving it to you, so you kind of just have to believe me. But my real friends and the real close people to me will know that I'm not lying about anxiety. So yeah, and I think it shows as well, like when sometimes I don't film for a very long time, it's because I'm in a bad place and that's when my anxiety is in that really bad. That's why I sometimes have patches where I just don't film for a couple of months, or I don't film for a couple of weeks, because it's like my anxiety's just took over. But when I mean every day I get anxiety, but when I'm in this place where my anxiety is still bad but I can tolerate it, and it can be fixed by distraction techniques such as filming. So the next question is, how did your family react to your self-harm? Now I can't really remember how they reacted firstly when they found out. I do remember how they found out. I remember I was at school and I told one of the school staff members who I really trusted. I had a really good relationship with her. So much was happening downstairs. I had a really good relationship with her, and I remember telling her, because I hid it for quite a while before I told anyone, but then it kind of got to a point where I thought, I really do need to tell someone, and it was just getting too much. So yeah, I told her, and then I remember she calling up my mum, and I know that's how she found out. I don't really know how she reacted because I can't really remember because it was such a long time ago. But no, my family are really supportive around all my mental health needs and all my self-harm and everything like that. Obviously they do worry about me when I self-harm, because they don't want it to be too dangerous, and they would rather I didn't self-harm. But no, they're all really supportive, and I encourage you, if you are self-harming, if you haven't told anyone yet, tell someone, even if it's not a family member, even if it's a friend or like a teacher at your school or just someone you trust. I think it's better when you tell someone, because as bad as it sounds, and I know this is scary to a lot of people, they can keep an eye on you. And I know some people act differently, but when they know, and they know that you can go periods and they understand why you do it, they're a lot more understanding. Like at first, when my family found out, they were like so worried and they'll keep an eye on me all the time and everything like that. But now they understand why I do it, and they obviously, like I said, they prefer that I don't do it, but they are really supportive. Especially my mum. I think my mum's really supportive. I don't give her enough credit, but yeah, she is so supportive. So the next question, this is one what's not, well, it's not to do with mental health, but it is to do with mental health, you know what I mean. If you had one wish, what would it be? I think if I had one wish, and I don't know, it's so hard to choose because I have different wishes. Like, one of my wishes is to become like a really good singer. I mean, I'm kind of okay at singing, but like, I mean, like performing on stage and everything like that. Another one of my wishes is to make a documentary about my mental health experiences, because I don't know, but when I always say that to people, people always say, oh, why would you want to do that? But it's nothing really different to making YouTube videos, and I feel like if I did do it, it would help so many people, because so many people my age don't speak out about it, and I don't know why I really want to make a documentary about it, but I know if that opportunity came to me, like in the future, I would take it definitely, because it's just something I really, really want to do. But obviously it's not going to happen yet because I don't know anyone. But yeah, and then obviously I have the wish of this YouTube channel to grow, and I know it is growing, and I'm still amazed about how many people watch my videos, but I do wish more people watch them. And not because I want to be famous or I want the money, it's all because I want to help people, and I know the more people that watch, the more people I'm helping, so the more people see it. So if you could share my videos with people, it'd be much appreciated. The next question is, why did you start making YouTube videos? I started making YouTube videos originally because I was bored. That's the honest answer. I was bored, and one day I thought, I could do this. I could make YouTube videos. And if you go to like my very, very first couple of videos, it was just slideshows, because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was using the YouTube video editor on the YouTube web, and yeah, I was just putting slideshows up, so I didn't really know what I was doing. And then when I actually started filming my face, I was doing videos around makeup and singing, because those were the things what I was really interested in. If you go down to like my first makeup video, I've got a really lot of hate on that video, but I find it quite hilarious because I was just starting out with makeup, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was using the wrong shades, and yeah, it was so bad. And then like I said, I did videos of singing, and I got a lot of good feedback from that, and I was like, maybe I can do this more regularly. So I started doing videos on other things, and I think at first I didn't really know what to do videos on, so I just did videos on everything and anything I could think of, and that wasn't really going anywhere because people would sometimes watch and sometimes not. So then I got back into the singing bit, and people liked it, and then I remember thinking to myself, what other videos do I feel really, really passionate for? And then one day I just sat down and did a mental health video, and I thought, this is actually really good. I'm getting out my feelings and people are watching it and it's working. So I decided to devote my channel to mental health. I still really want to do singing videos on YouTube, and because I do really miss doing singing videos, but I don't want to, like I said in a few videos before, I don't want people to think, oh, she's not doing videos on mental health anymore, because I know that's why people come to this channel, for mental health videos. So please let me know if you would rather me not do singing videos again, or if you wouldn't mind if I did a few singing videos. I'm never going to completely get rid of mental health videos. I'm always going to do mental health videos. I just really want to do a few singing videos as well. So the last question is, what do you do to keep yourself positive on your bad days? Now, there's loads of different things that work for me, and it depends on how bad my day is and how I feel on that day. If I am having a bad day and it's to do with anxiety, I have two things. If I'm inside and I'm having a bad anxiety day, I will put on my music and I will sing as loud as I can. And this is annoying to my parents, I know it is, because I sing every day near enough, and my speakers, they are quite loud, and I'm quite loud when I'm singing, but no, it really makes me happy and it just makes me in a good mood. And this might sound strange, but when I'm singing, I think to myself, oh, imagine someone is watching you sing and then that makes me a little bit anxious. But then I'll sing the whole song and I'll think to myself, oh, that was fine. So then I know that when I'm in that situation, again, not the singing thing, but like say if I go out places, I can imagine what it's going to be like, and then I'll tell myself it's going to be okay, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, yeah, that was fine. But if I have like really, really bad days where, basically say if I have self-harm thoughts or if I have suicidal thoughts, then it's completely different. I mainly try and get out of my bedroom, because my bedroom is probably my worst enemy when I'm having a bad day, like a really bad day, because I don't have things that I can self-harm with, but like with me, if I really want to self-harm, I will find some way, and I know that that's really bad, but that's why I try and get out of my bedroom, because it's my worst enemy on my bad days. I will go downstairs, sit with my family, play with my brothers, because I have little brothers, so it's nice to just sit and play with them, and they're really energetic, so it's like they take your mind off it. I try and leave the house, even if I'm not having a bad day, I try and leave the house every day if I can, even if it's just to go to like the shops, which are like 5 minutes away from my house. I feel like once I leave the house, I actually feel like I've done something with my day, so I feel more productive and it makes me feel more better. But I don't know, there's a wide range of things that I do when I have a bad day. Like I said, it all depends on how bad my day is and what I feel like I can do. Obviously I use my self-soothe kit a lot. I've shown that in a few of my videos, and they help me as well when I'm out and about and I feel anxious when I'm out and about. Like for example, when I leave the house to go to a CAMHS appointment, or if I have to go to volunteering, or basically every time I leave the house to do something which is not outside my area where I live, I get anxious, and they really help me. So that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big massive thumbs up and comment down below some video ideas you'd like me to film. They can be mental health related, or they can be other related. If you want me to film a video, any kind of video, just pop it in the comment box and I will film it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and it would really mean a lot to me if you could share this video with friends, family, people who you know, who you think would benefit from these videos, who you think would benefit from my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.